Let's play some Sentinels.
Oh, fickle fans, come on.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us. So yeah, I could have waited and
We have
taken...
damage! Dread Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
Woo!
Hey, everybody! It's Tuesday. It's 7-ish. So that must mean it's time to welcome you and the entire internet to Sentinels Live. Thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play. What game are we playing tonight, Christopher?
Parcheesi?
Parcheesi! The goal of these streams is to have some fun while showing you how to play this game, as well as maybe covering some strategies that can help you win. Handelabra Games does believe in civil rights for all and being as inclusive as possible. So any comments or activity in the chat that actively work against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. If you do enjoy the show, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And be sure to check out all the other shows right here on twitch.tv/HandelabraGames. On Thursdays, maybe Fridays into the summer, time to be determined. You can check out Dolphin's Dive, which is a deep dive into strategy in Sentinels of the Multiverse. And on Sundays, you can check out Tales from the Archive, which is usually around 7 p.m. Eastern with Zach. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. Joining me, as always, is John, who you can follow at Migrant P. And we have someone else joining us tonight. You might recognize him. He's got a beard. He's got long hair. He usually wears a vest, but not tonight. That is, of course...
Oh my god, he's naked.
He's naked without his vest. That is, of course, Christopher Badell, designer and grand poobah of the Sentinels Multiverse, as it were. Say hi, Christopher.
Hi, Christopher.
Hi, Christopher. And you can follow him at GTG Christopher on Twitter. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and of course the company, Handelabra, at Handelabra. It's like Candelabra, but with an H. On Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc., etc. As we are the developers, you can always be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe see some stuff before anyone else, which I think you're going to see tonight. Now, you're not going to see stuff that hasn't been seen in the physical world because a couple of weeks ago, Greater Than Games did a number of streams where they showed off all of this content as the physical cards, but this is the first time you're going to see this stuff showing up in the digital game. It is going to be going into beta testing pretty soon, but this is a first look. You are a part of history tonight. I know you're excited about it. The game does include a tutorial that covers the basics, and it's narrated by our special guest that we have tonight, Christopher. But depending on how long it takes to win or lose, we usually play a couple games, although tonight, with the amount of stuff that we need to cover, it may be that we move through one game more slowly. But who knows? We'll just play it by ear and see what happens. We usually try
to lose really fast, and then we can play 2.
Sure.
We'll play Major Master, and it might be over before it begins.
There you go. We always try to do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. Since I have only played the characters that we're going to be showing off tonight once each, I'm not going to be doing a lot of explaining. Christopher might be doing some explaining, and John might be doing some explaining. I'll be doing a lot of learning, just like all you folks out there in Homeland. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. Check out sentinelsdigital.com for more info and to download and try the demo absolutely free. All right. Here we are!
That intro seems way longer when there's 2 of us waiting for it to finish.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that intro, but I feel like it's important to make sure everybody, especially, I mean, we have our usuals, our regulars who are here all the time, but it's fun to have, the new people who have never been to a Handelabra stream before, and I want to make sure that they get the full experience every time. All right, so let's get an online multiplayer game going. New game. All right.
Thanks, Miss Drake, for subscribing, and Leo9981 for subscribing for 12 months in a row.
Leo, we love you, Leo. Thank you so much.
And for the cheer. Oblivion hype.
Oblivion. All right. So here we are. I am in America's Finest Legacy number 220. So yeah, there we go. You guys can join us up. All right. So heroes, we are going to be showing off the 2 new heroes, Stunt Mark and Benchman.
Those are the ones.
Those are the ones. I am actually not going to play either one of those. So why don't you, you, Christopher, and you, John, each pick one of those, and I will pick a third unrelated hero.
Why don't we do one at a time for the first 2 games, and then see if we can do a combo game at the end?
Okay. I mean,
Want to try to do 3 games tonight?
Yeah, I don't know that feels like a lot.
I think we will do 2 games. So
All
we
right.
can do 1 game where we show off Benchmark, 1 game we show off Stuntman, and
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. I mean, there's options.
There's options. I feel like 2 games is probably I played through them earlier today just to sort of get a flavor for it, and it took me a while because you have to understand, John, I'm going to read through every card that pops up on the screen because they're all new cards and we don't really know how they play yet. So I feel like one of you should play one of them, one of you should play the other one, and I'll play like someone simple like Tachyon or Legacy or something.
Plus, the chat's saying a lot of both.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, Jeremy, you should play at least America's Greatest Legacy or something
You're trying
like
to get out-of-turn powers there?
Something that can give an out-of-turn thing,
Great.
but not
I mean,
an adept
Stuntman
because
can
of
generate
Jeremy.
plenty of his own out-of-turn things. But
Yeah, that was
That's
the thing
true.
that I discovered, yes.
But, when
do
you're
you have a
showcasing a new hero, having someone who can help showcase even more is great.
Do you have a preference, John, which one you want to play?
I will play Benchmark. That's all right.
All right.
Excellent. All right. So villain-wise, I want to keep it, frankly, I want to keep it as simple as possible when it comes to this. Like, I want to show off how these heroes play without having to get too ridiculous. So I don't think Wager Master is going to be the choice tonight. We played Chairman last week. I'd be fine with someone from the core set, you know, whether it's like a Citizen Dawn or a Baron Blade, Omnitron. What do you guys think?
I mean, if you're going to do something from the core set, I'd rather do either Omnitron or, like, let's see, we did Grand Warlord Boss on our stream recently when we played with some of these characters. So, like, Citizen Dawn, but I don't know how froggy you guys are feeling.
No, Omnitron.
Yeah, Citizen Dawn.
Oh, Citizen Dawn? All right, fine. Citizen Dawn it is. Excellent. And from the environment side, we've been showing off Celestial Tribunal a lot because that has been something we've been showing recently, so I don't know that we want to do that.
All right, that could be a game 2 thing.
Here we go. Boom.
If we
Silver
get to a
Gulch.
game 2.
I've made the call.
Sure.
So we've got Citizen Dawn at Silver Gulch with America's Greatest Legacy, Benchmark, and Stuntman. And here we are, folks. So this is your first look at both Benchmark and Stuntman in the digital game, and we'll get to see how they play. Let's take a look. Ready up.
Thanks, Cult of Gloom, for subscribing.
Hey!
Please send us any information about your IPAs.
So my
and
screen's doing a
so
weird
forth.
thing, guys, where it says I'm not in the game. I don't know what's going on.
I haven't seen that yet.
Did you
Become your own
Did you
legacy.
get into the game yet, or what happened?
I mean, I'm in the game, and I selected the character. You guys saw me do that, but my screen is saying the team leader must select a villain, and I'm only seeing me having selected Stuntman. My environment's not popping up. My villain's not popping up.
All right.
It's just...
That can happen in some weird cases that we've not figured out, so we can try.
Well, let me see if I can go back.
All right, I'll
and
back
if
out
there's a
again and
game...
start a new one.
Yeah, there's not a game that I can join here.
Yeah, we'll start a new game. We'll do it.
Sorry.
New game. We'll start again. All right.
Is it Moonfall?
Yeah, Moonfall number 9.
All right. Let's see if I don't mess it up this time. This time there seems to be a villain in it. All right.
Hero.
Yeah, Miss
All
Drake,
right.
it's not just you that sometimes have these hiccups. They happen to everybody, and it's not under our control. Sometimes it just sort of happens.
Okay, so I see the villain, and I see me having selected Stuntman, but on my screen I don't see anyone else having selected any other characters or the environment. I'm still just seeing Citizen Dawn.
All right, let's try
That's not
everyone
great.
quit out of Sentinels
Okay,
and start up again.
sure thing. I have quit the program.
All right. You guys are going to see a black screen on Twitch while I get this back to where it needs to be, and you probably won't hear any music either.
It's taking its time shutting down.
Yeah, Steam has to synchronize and stuff.
Oh, come on. Do. And launch.
And Jeremy will start. Jeremy, you're gonna start a new game.
Yeah, but I gotta get Game
Yeah.
Show back all situated first. So give me a second here.
Sorry. It's probably me. I'm the Luddite here.
Morph is wondering about Sentinel Sidekick. It will not be updated before Oblivion ships, but it will be updated around then. That is the plan.
That is the plan. There we go. All right, so we got a new Sentinels going. Online multiplayer. The Sentinels, number 9.
All right, I have joined, and I'm clicking on Stuntman.
All right, do you see Citizen Dawn?
I see Citizen Dawn.
And do you see Silver Gulch?
I see Silver Gold.
Hey, I think we're going to make this work.
Do you see me as benchmark?
I do.
All right.
Excellent.
Let's
What's
ready
going
up.
on? I'm trying to put myself last in the order. What's happening?
Oh,
No.
you want me to make you last? All right, hang on. I can do
Yeah,
that.
I want to be last.
Only the leader can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
All right. You have to hit ready.
Oh, okay, fine. Geez. But it's working this time. This is delightful.
And there's that awesome Silver Gulch music. The world belongs to the citizens of the sun. Meet the new standard. Trademark Revocarp. All rights reserved. Terms and conditions may apply. All right, so we are doing Citizen Dawn at Silver Gulch versus Benchmark, America's Greatest Legacy, and Stuntman. Benchmark opens with auto-targeting protocol. Ongoing software. At the start of your turn, if you have more software than hardware in play, draw a card and then destroy 2 software cards. You'll find that copy, that text, is on a lot of his cards. Benchmark deals up to 5 targets, 1 energy damage each. Then we've got Intel Analyzer. At the start of your turn, if you have more software than hardware card, draw a card and destroy 2 software. Power. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, you may play a software card. Microfabricator. This is an equipment hardware card. At the end of your turn, you may play a hardware card or draw a card, then you may discard a card. And then Secondary Cannon, which is an equipment hardware. Whenever Benchmark uses a power, you may discard a card. If you do, Benchmark deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. We will obviously, again, go over each of these cards as they get played because they're all new to everybody out there, including myself.
Can I do some quick explanation?
Yeah, by all means.
Cool. So Benchmark is a living computer. You've got equipment cards, which is your hardware, and you've got ongoing cards, which is your software. And what you've got to keep, you got to make sure that you've got more hardware and play the software. But all your hardware also gives you benefits that does things. So you want to keep a decent number of hardware in play, and then you can be a little bit fast and loose with your software once you've got your setup for hardware. And a thing that I like to do, there's a lot of stuff that he has that he can do in building form that you can like switch out your software but keep your hardware going. Or even there's a card that you can switch out his entire loadout. But the hardware software parity is the important part of managing your Benchmark experience.
Yeah, and the one time that I played with him earlier this afternoon, that was exactly what I got from it, which is like, try to make sure you have either an equal number of hardware and software, or at least more hardware than software, because otherwise you're going to be discarding things, and that's not a thing you want to do. So
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Legacy.
So hold on, a quick question. Morph in the chat says, why would you want to discard things with Benchmark? You don't always want to discard things with Benchmark, but there are some effects that make you discard things, but then you can combo them with the secondary cannon so that you're like, oh, I have to discard this, or I need to pay for a thing with the discard, but it actually ends up being a strict benefit. So yeah. Anyway.
And the missiles.
And the missiles.
missiles.
And the missiles. All right, America's Greatest Legacy opens with Motivational Charge, Superhuman Durability, Legacy Ring, and Thok.
That's a great loadout.
It's not bad. I'm not going to go into those particular cards. But then Stuntman, actually, hang on, let me go back because we did not actually look at Benchmark's base power. The new standard, draw a card, Benchmark deals 1 target, 1 energy damage. So that is Benchmark's base power. All right, so let's bring up Stuntman here. Stuntman's base power, and you'll notice their Nemesis icon is one that you haven't seen before.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. There we go. All right, so Stuntman opens. What is the name of his power, Christopher?
Destroyer incroyable.
Okay, I'm not gonna try and read that.
My French pronunciation is bad, but passable.
But better than
Passably
mine.
bad.
Better than mine for sure.
Terror and clap.
Stuntman deals 1 target, 1 irreducible projectile damage. Increase that damage by 2 when this power is used outside your turn.
There's going to be a lot of that.
There's going to be a lot of that, yeah. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We got Dramatic Cliffhanger, which is an ongoing limited. At the end of the environment turn, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, you may play a card, use a power, and draw a card in any order. Oh boy. Hidden Mind. Equipment limited. When Stuntman is dealt damage by a non-hero target, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, Stuntman deals each target 1 projectile damage, then deals each non-hero target 3 fire damage. I did not get that card when I played through earlier. Pistolet Mitrailleur.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
The L's are silent.
This is just good.
Nailed it. Equipment limited. Power. Stuntman deals each non-hero target 1 projectile damage. When this power is used outside your turn, you may play a card. And then Steal the Scene. At the start of a hero turn other than yours, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, Stuntman deals 1 target 2 projectile damage. Then you may use a power. So yeah, lots of cool stuff we're going to get into. We're not covering it all right now, but we will definitely cover each card as we play them. So let's start the game and see what Citizen Dawn has for us. We got Citizen Summer.
Our fan Hank Royd from France says to let Jeremy say the French names, please.
All right, I will dive into the French names from this point forward. All right, so we got Summer, Assault, and Spring.
A trivia question for the chat. What are the keywords of Sentinel's sidekick? See if anyone can get that trivia question. All right, carry on, Jeremy.
Oh, the keywords of Sentinel Sidekick. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think, Legacy's fine for this one. And we'll choose some damage.
We have taken damage from the villain.
All right, so yeah, Summer, Spring, Assault. Not a terrible opening against Citizen Dawn.
Yeah, it definitely could be worse.
It definitely could be worse, for sure. All right, John, what do you got for benchmark?
I have 4 cards.
So if you played at, I'll let you do your own thing. Sorry, I have input, but you got this. You've been programming these characters. You know them by now.
It's true. I mean, typically like to lead with hardware if I can.
Well, of course. My only thing was I was going to say that if you play the microfabricator, you'll get the secondary cannon for free.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the hardwares have like an end of turn or a start of an effect that you can chain with. So that was what I was going to do. So we concur.
Doctor, and Doctor. All we do is spout inside jokes.
Yeah, that's what in today's 11th page podcast talked about that.
No one has gotten the keywords of Sentinel Sidekick yet. You might want to look at the iTunes store for it.
So I will admit now in front of Christopher, I have to say this: you guys make too much content.
Yep.
I am at least a month behind on my letters page listenings.
That's phenomenal. The fact that you're that close up is that's saying something.
I was completely caught up until about January or February of this year, but I keep falling behind. I got too many other podcasts to listen to. Westworld season 2 just started. I got too many things going on.
I just don't absorb media. I only create it, not absorb it myself, and then that works out.
Yeah, that's probably a way to do it.
Not really.
We should start a podcast, John. John and Jeremy disagreeing on the internet. That would be a fun podcast.
All right, so Microfabricator allows me to discard a card, which at the moment has little effect except for secondary cannon. I'm not going to discard it for 1 damage, but there's also other cases where you might want to discard a card for maybe you want to have a software in your trash that you can then put into play or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But we will get to that. But I don't want to.
And also, once you get if you get to the HUD software, then that'll give you a +1 to damage. At the point of discarding 1 card for 2 damage, especially once you start building up his hand.
Yeah, and you get the missile pods and
missiles.
Vulnerap is correct. The keywords of Sentinel Sidekick are equipment, software.
It's impossible. Equipment is hardware. Onboarding is software.
Equipment and software.
Sentinel Sidekick came out way before.
4 years in advance. 4 years in advance, we knew that hardware and software were going to be incompatible as equipment, and that's why we chose those. That's exactly
Good job.
All right. As Greatest Legacy, I'm gonna play my motivational charge here because I have a legacy ring in hand, and I feel like having motivational charge to keep everybody going and being able to use the legacy power to give other powers out willy-nilly is the thing I want to
hit on a brand new strategy there, Terry. No one's ever thought of it.
We always explain what we're doing, when we do it, and why, John. It's right there in the intro. All right, but I am actually going to give this to Stuntman. So we can start showing this off right away. So Stuntman heals 1 and then gets to use a power out of turn. What power is he going to use? He's going to use Incroyable.
Yep. I hit the one with the most HP because I'm going to do some area damage, or I'm going to set up for some area damage, so I kind of want to get Citizen Spring down to where I can maybe take them all out at once.
Right on.
I was just ignoring the citizens because they're ones that I'm happy to ignore.
Yeah, so this is one of those things, like, early in Sentinels, my strategy for Citizen Dawn was kill the citizens, flip her, and then flip her back, so you don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
John's strategy is kill her before she flips. And
well,
so he's
my
turned
strategy
me to that
depends on what
strategy.
happens. It's not a fixed thing.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. But I hadn't even ever considered the idea of trying to get rid of her before she flipped.
Oh, the thing I like doing is killing off her citizens and then getting them out of the trash and putting them somewhere else using other heroes that can do that sort of nonsense, and then be like, what? You're not mad. You don't have any citizens in your trash.
Nice.
I don't think we can do that with this team.
Well, gee. Way to be positive about it.
We can try.
That I like.
We can remove. We have a card we can remove from the game. There's that.
Placas-vous. Let me bring that up real quick before we have any.
Oh, you know what? I will destroy this card.
All right.
Hang
Hang
on.
on. Yeah, Matthew Hayes came out, but hang on a second. I want to bring up that card that just got drawn. We got Placas-vous. That sounds right.
Planquez-vous.
Planquez-vous. Ongoing limited. When a hero target would be dealt 4 or more damage, you may destroy this card to prevent that damage. When this card is destroyed, you may use a power. So again, more out of turn powers for the Stuntman. Yeah, Crimson Thunder says that depends on how many heroes you have. When I play against her, it's very easy to flip her and back again the same turn if you only have 3 characters. Yeah, I think that's certainly fair.
So I am going to destroy my own card. I just played this card on my turn. It seems a waste, but I don't know. I'm feeling wasteful.
That's fine. No worries.
And of course, the name of that card is Dramatic Cliffhanger.
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 Cliffhanger. Yeah, I rolled my R. That's not a very French thing. All right, so Stuntman uses the power again, and because he's using it out of turn, it gets boosted by 2. Cold of Gloom says, you guys have to make sure to play the weird Stuntman card that skips all the turns so we can see it. If it comes up, we'll see what we can do. It's all at the mercy of the random number generator.
Let's see here.
All right, Hidden Mind. When Stuntman is dealt damage by a non-hero target, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, Stuntman deals each target 1 projectile damage, then deals each non-hero target 3 fire damage.
Citizen Dawn's just erasing all of our hard work. Hey,
it'll come back around.
Hey, Nemesis, stop hitting me.
Remember that thing where I was like, we could probably just take out all of our citizens.
There it is. All right. Actually, what did Benchmark draw last turn? I don't think was it the deployment actuation?
Yeah. But last turn, Benchmark had 2 ongoings and 2 hardwares. So since then, he's drawn the deployment actuation and the intel analyzer.
Okay, so let me bring those up. So with deployment actuation, 1 shot, reveal cards from the top of your deck until a hardware card is revealed. Put it into play, discard other revealed cards. You may move a hardware or software card from your trash into your hand. And the Intel Analyzer is an ongoing software at the start of your turn. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. You may play a software card. All right.
Hey, Christopher, if you get another dramatic cliffhanger and in medias res, can we play it and wait for a devastating Aurora?
Yeah, sure.
Because that's pretty dramatic.
Yeah, I can do that.
I will, how you say, steal the scene.
Oh, I guess it's my
reading my
turn.
chat now.
Oh, it's my turn. I should play some software. Deployment actuation is always really nice, though, to get just some more hardware. And it also throws a bunch of stuff in the trash, usually, that I can then play. Oh, a flash installation drive. that one at the end of my turn, discard the top card of my deck, and I may put a software card from my trash into play. There's that multi-point HUD. Let's get that in there. Well, I guess it's in my hand. That's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Daravenger 20 says you need to show countermeasures until Analyzer was actually in hand last turn, so I will bring that up in just a moment.
Oh, that's my fault. I said things in the wrong order. Yeah, countermeasures is a card that whenever a benchmark would be dealt damage by a target with 2 or fewer HP, he doesn't get dealt damage, and instead that target is destroyed. So it's super powerful, but very
super awesome. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to discard that HUD again because that's the one I actually wanted to play. I'm going to play it through the flash installation drive. Hey, there's the missile pod.
All right, slow down, everybody. Load on initialization. In ongoing software. On the start of your turn, you may either draw a card or play a software card. Then, if you have more software than hardware in play, draw a card and destroy 2 software cards. And then the one that was just drawn, Inferno Missile Pod, equipment hardware. Whenever you discard a card from your hand, you may put it under this card. At the end of your turn, destroy all the cards under this card. Then benchmark deals 1 target, 1 fire damage, X times, where X equals the number of cards destroyed. Interesting.
Missiles. So if you have damage,
you gotta keep up. I've only got 4 cards in play now, Jeremy. Just wait.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
He also got Flyby, which is a super cool card.
Yeah, let me bring that up. So benchmark deals. Oh yes, this was fun. I played this a bunch of times when I was playing earlier. Benchmark deals up to 3 targets 2 energy damage each. You may either play a card or return this card to your hand. Which is, I don't know that that's a mechanic that we've used before, that you've employed it before in Sentinels, where once you've used it, you can put it back in your hand, and that is awesome because if
not
you
for
want
a one shot.
Yeah, not for a one shot. So if you want to use it, you can put it right back in your hand and use it again next turn. Good times. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, I was getting my motivational charge out so that I could legacy ring right into using that to keep everybody all nice and healthy, which I'm going to do here. And then using some out-of-turn powers, which I'm going to do now for Stuntman. Do you have anything interesting to do? Just your regular?
I mean, I've always got my base power that'll do a 3 irreducible damage, but there might be somebody else that needs to do something else.
Yeah, benchmark. Anything interesting?
I can draw a card and deal 1 damage at the moment. Here's another quiz for the chat. What was the first time the world at large saw the artwork from the Inferno Missile Pod? And you can answer, Chris. No, I know you know the answer.
I know it. Oh, let me see.
You can verify the answer.
Yeah, I have to look at it to remind myself what that artwork is.
It's super cool art.
It was not in 2018.
No. It was 2017 or 2016, but I think it was 2017.
Yeah, I think it might have been 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope. Physician's got it in Macross circa 1982. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
All right.
It's definitely inspired by manga.
We don't have any ongoings that need destroying yet, so I'm going to hang on to that. Let's do some protecting of some friends, although it's not going to come up.
I really like having the Pistolet for out of turn powers.
Yeah, that's good when there's lots of opposing targets, but we have time to build up to that.
Well, it's more about the play a card part.
Right, but I don't have that many cards in hand right now.
Yeah, that's true. And now you have another Pistolet.
You stole it.
All right, we got another Hayes brother coming out. Do you want to destroy Plankaboo?
I mean, I think Adam did broadcast the artwork as a promotional stunt, but...
Sort of. Like, I think he just did it because he was really pleased with the art. He's like, yeah, I'll put this up, because he put up the sketch work first for it in the place that we're talking about.
All right, Citizen Dare came out. Increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1. When Citizen Truth enters play, deal each hero target with a reducible psychic.
The date.
Yeah. Yeah, it's late enough in 2016. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, Cult of Gloom.
that was a art live stream, right?
There is no part of me that is
See that?
surprised that
I thought it was
Sandbar
on
got
Twitter
that.
first.
Or
I
was
thought
it
that
just on
because he
Twitter?
posted. Yeah, I don't think that was an art live stream. I think that was on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
That was my thinking. I could be wrong. It was in 2016. We were different people then.
Yeah.
Twitter was a different
the
thing.
heady days of 2016.
Oh, back when Twitter was different. Yeah.
All right. I do loves me an Infernal Missile Pod, but I will
Especially
get to
since
play
you
it.
got the secondary cannon.
Yeah, but I'll also get to play it like for free, so
It's true.
I don't need to use my play phase on it. Citizen Dare is a jerk.
Yep.
So, but I think yeah, I'm gonna go with load on a knit. Is nice.
Yeah, 2016, a simpler time for sure. On Twitter and elsewhere. The new standard, subcutaneous cybernetics. All right, while you're figuring that out, I'm gonna.
Environment's gonna kill Citizen Dare, so I'm not gonna worry about him.
The first time benchmark is dealt damage each turn, you may discard a card. If you do, benchmark regains 1 HP. At the end of your turn, benchmark regains 1 HP.
I will play a hardware card. I have a choice of 2 cardboard cards now. I suppose things are hitting me, so maybe I'll go with
Oh
that.
man, and Sandbar even has a link to the tweet.
Yeah,
Well
to the sketch one that I was talking about that was the first.
Well done,
Sandbars.
Sandbar.
Got that.
For anyone who's joining us for the first time, Sandvar goes by many names on the internet. One of them is Powerhound 2000. So if you've ever heard a letters page letter from Powerhound 2000, that's who Sandvar is.
I'm gonna get that countermeasures into
Suppose-
play via flash internet installation drive. I guess I could go with 2 load on it, but that seems outlandish.
All right, come on. Respect the secret identity. Yes, I outed one completely random internet name by saying that it was another secondary completely random internet name. It's not like I give you his social security or anything.
Oh, I got that. Hold on.
My point with that was not to out him. It was to point out that this is a person who knows the multiverse so like specifically as to be asking some of the most epic questions that have ever appeared on the letters page.
Take Walker
Or at
points
least
out
the
that
longest
Jeremy,
Or at least
Jeremy
the longest.
is Baron Blade. So.
I am Baron Blade. I'm also a certain other multiverse character. Maybe.
No one knows.
No one knows. All right, let's see. What's Legacy going to do here? Heroic Interception, Superhuman Durability, Thok.
I mean, Benchmark, Morph says Benchmark has too many cards. It's only 8. Like, we're just getting started.
Just getting started. 8 cards.
This is why I need you to get your dramatic cliffhanger in meter res combo so that she doesn't take them all away from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna punt here. I'm the color commentary, so I'm just gonna hit Citizen Dawn and let you guys continue to do interesting, fun things. Teasing cosplay, maybe. And then, all right, so let's heal everybody up. Hit Citizen Dawn. Do we want to get rid of either of those Hayes brothers? I can get rid of Matthew here.
I mean, like,
Well, I mean, Matthew Hayes is going to kill Citizen Dare. And then Hayes is going to go after us.
I would just punch Citizen Dawn.
Yeah,
Yeah, just punch Citizen
That's
Dawn.
usually the smart choice. All right, so we'll hit that, and we'll heal up, and then I assume I'm still gonna be giving this to Stuntman.
I'll always take it.
All right.
John, if you're ever in a position where you're like, no, I want/need that power, go for it. Ask for it.
Yeah, I still don't have a lot of alternate powers right now, so...
Well, and my powers are just better outside of turn, so.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's see. I don't need to do that yet. I don't need to do that yet. So sure, I'll do this silly thing. Boop. good. Yeah.
Nice. I love that drawing.
Yeah. It's real fun.
Stylish armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stylish armor.
Stylish armor.
Not to be confused with the stylish armoire.
This is where I keep my stylish clothes. That's a French accent, in case you're curious.
Why would Stuntman discard a card?
Because I've got a pistol I don't need.
I mean, Benchman could discard a card for useful
Benchman's
effect.
not in this game.
Benchman!
Benchman!
Benchman could have discarded a card and dealt damage.
Now you can. There you go.
I can, and I will.
Attack dash Benchman! Out comes Luminous Leadership. All the citizens regain 1 HP, except there's only one citizen in play. Wah, wah, wah.
And not even yet. I get a start of turn action.
Did we read load on initialization? Ongoing software. At the start of your turn, you may either draw a card or play a software card. Then, if you have more software than hardware in play, draw a card and destroy 2 software cards.
I'm going to draw a card because I don't really need that software right now.
Oh, but that hardware.
I love onboard cooling systems.
Yeah, especially if you can get a loadout overhaul and start with onboard cooling systems. Mmm, delicious.
Well, it only works the first time a turn, but
Still.
yeah.
Still.
I'm going to play that because I will get to use it. And I liked having the extra power use because that makes sure I can use multi-point, but once I get the use a power at the start of your turn thing, I will definitely defer to that. All right. Yeah, let's discard the threat neutralizer. I can play it from my trash later. Deal 2 damage. Draw a card and deal a damage.
We're still staying ahead of Citizen Dawn pretty well here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will quote a good friend of mine, the illustrious Christopher Badell, who said, "The only HP you need is the last one."
It's true. When did I say that? That's a great quote.
You said that to me. I don't remember if it was at PAX Prime, the year that we were showing off Sentinels for the first time as a video game, or maybe it was at PAX East, but it was something along those lines where it's like you were like, I don't need all these HPs. I just need the last one. That's the only one I need.
That's very true about the way that I play. I'm like, eh.
Yep. And that is, I will admit, that has influenced the way that I play. I don't play as strategically as John does, as frequent viewers of Sentinels Live will be sure to know. But I tend to be like very attack forward, as it were, and then I don't really care about it until I'm about to die. And then it's like, okay, now I maybe need to be paying attention to my current HP.
So I put a software card into play from my trash, so I got to use the full damage. And Missile Pod doesn't get to activate, that's fine. Missile Pod, you'll be there next turn.
Yeah, so I pulled this up real quick. So like, if you look at benchmark here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4,
11.
5, 6 hardwares in play. So and as we mentioned earlier, the idea is you want more hardwares in play than softwares. Or
greater than or equal to.
Ideally, yeah, exactly. Greater than or equal to. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 software. So 6 hardware, 4 software. You don't want more software than hardware because then that'll trigger the whole discard a thing and throw away a thing and whatever. But John clearly has played Benchmark before, and he is getting that where it needs to be. All right, so what is Greatest Legacy going to do here? I don't know. Let's see. Got a Fortitude, a Heroic Interception, a Superhuman Durability, and a Surge of Strength.
There is an art in here of Benchmark fully kitted out, and we haven't gotten to it yet, but when we do...
But when we do... All right, I think, let's see, 17, 19, and 24. Yeah, I think I'm not doing a ton of damage. I think I'm just gonna Fortitude. I will do my thing that I do, which is I'm gonna hit Citizen Dawn and heal everybody up for 1. And then I will throw a power
Cult
over.
of Gloom is trying to jinx us. I think you guys have this on lockdown. I can't imagine what would make you lose at this point.
I don't know. I can imagine quite a bit.
We know about that card. More 1470. The card they're talking about gives you 1 hit point at the end of turn, and also whenever you are damaged, you can discard a card to gain 1 HP. Christopher is not afraid.
He is unafraid.
All right. Yeah, do this thing. And I guess that thing. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's all the same.
I love the fact that this Quinta Ruban has a very slightly rosé tint to it from having been in those port casks.
Mm-hmm.
That is very exciting to me.
I have a gin with a pretty bird on it. A refined yet bold gin with an
Put a bird
unequaled
on it!
freshness. A true celebration of native Highland botanicals.
Put a bird on it.
It's Citizen Dawn. I'm just not afraid of you. What's going on?
It's not hipster if it doesn't have a bird on it.
There you go.
Bring out your stuff.
Healing Lights? Yeah, Citizen Dawn is...
I want her to bring out her stuff. I want her to get scary.
Right now I'm not scared.
Yeah, Citizen Dawn was like, wait, they're showing off both Benchmark and Stuntman in this game? Ugh, I don't know if I can hang. Alright, Benchman, what are you trying to do?
Benchman will continue to draw a card.
I love that we're starting to get into summer so that it's like 7:45 and it's still like light out. Oh, so good.
I like that part. I'm not so hyped about the, like, already we've had over 90-degree days with ridiculous humidity.
Oh wow, I guess summer hit St. Louis even harder than it hit Cleveland. We're a bit
further south.
Yeah, we've had a couple of 80-degree days already. We kind of, like, it's annoying because we skipped over the weather where I got to wear my cool, like, jacket that I got from Volante Design, where I look like a cool video game, like, Assassin's Creed guy.
Sure.
And now I just have to wear shorts and a t-shirt or else I'm going to be sweating all day.
So I got a reinforced chassis in play, which just reduces damage to me by 1.
Yeah, let me pop that up.
Useful. Cool
Yep.
art too.
So that's like Bunker's plating. And then we've got, you draw a Legion Core processor, equipment hardware. At the start of your turn, you may either move 1 software card from your trash into your hand, or you may use a power. Interesting.
And I would like to put this auto-targeting protocol beneath Inferno Missile Pod. And we'll see what happens at the end of my turn with that.
Oh boy.
And then I will use another power to draw a card.
A tactical communicator.
And I will discard that tactical communicator.
Get rid of it.
Put it in the missile pod. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of it right at Citizen Dawn.
Sounds good. I like it. You want another tactical communicator?
I'm just gonna keep putting them in my trash. I will play
They
a
never even
hybrid
make it
card.
to your trash. I mean, they do eventually.
They do after I shoot them.
Right.
That Legion Core is the one I mentioned earlier, where I can use a power at the start of my turn, which is what I usually use it for. And then I don't actually have many hardwares left, so I'm just going to discard the deployment actuator, I think. Oh, intervening path calculator is really nice.
Oh my goodness! Christopher,
Yeah.
did you read that Claudio from Coed and Cambria
Yeah.
said in an interview just this week that the next album is going to be part 1 of a 5-part story inside of the Emery Wars.
Oh, slow down there, Brandon Sanderson. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see, like, I hope it's a little bit of a return to form because, like, the Afterman stuff was good, but it didn't grab me quite as much. I loved it. Didn't grab me quite as much. So I want to see what happens.
All right, so Inferno Missile Pod. At the end of my turn, destroy all the cards under this card. Then benchmark deals one target 1 fire damage X times, where X is the number of cards destroyed. That's going to be 3. And that is all going to Citizen Dawn. Can I get a Inspiring Presence up in this house?
I know. That's the main thing I've been like waiting for. Is let's get
and
some
an
Inspiring
Explosive
Presents.
Wagon.
Oh, Explosive Wagon, yes.
All right, I now have 14 cards in play. That's maybe like an average amount. We can go higher though.
We can go higher. Yeah. I mean, we're all lousy with hit points here.
I mean, Danger Sense is always nice to have around.
Yeah, I was leaning towards Danger Sense.
The superhuman durability is like, it's not really gonna come up unless, except for a couple of things.
It's super specific. Yeah, I'm gonna Danger Sense here. Hope that I draw an Inspiring Presence. I'll do the thing I've been doing up until this point, where I'll hit her with this thing.
Yeah.
And heal everybody up.
Inferno Missile Pod hits 1 target for sleeved times. Answer the chat's question that's been coming up there many times.
All right, so who wants this power?
Yes, please.
I mean, you're already at full hit points, Mr. Greedy Pants.
Yeah, but I don't power for hit point reasons. I want my power for Citizen Dawn not having hit point reasons.
Right.
I can make Citizen Dawn have fewer hit points than you.
You can do with 1 power better than 3 damage?
I can draw 2 cards and put 2 under Infernal Missile Pod and do 4 damage from doing that.
Perfect. Do it.
All
I
right.
mean, not this turn, but soon.
Oh, not this turn, you say?
Soon?
Is there any turn other than this turn?
Actually, no. I can play a software card, so I can also do 2 damage on this turn. So 6 damage total from this. What do I want to... Yeah, actually, Ally Matrix is fun, so I'm going to get rid of that. And the Missile Pod.
So, chat, I hope that you all understand that both Christopher and John are operating on the position of they know these cards backward and forward, upside down, and inside out. And I am with you folks. I have seen them once, if that.
Well, I'm using a power to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. So I did that, but I discarded them and they went under the Missile Pod because that's what they do.
Right.
And then I may play a software card, so I'm going to play Ally Matrix. And I have a hardware that says when I play a software card, I can deal damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
Yep. Now I am fully convinced.
There's no need to hit one of us, I think.
No, there's a time in the future where I might want it, but for now I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I could hit myself and get a hit point by discarding a card, which would let me put it under the Missile Pod.
Up to you.
Yeah, Otaku Dash says Jeremy's the relatable party. Yes, I am the audience surrogate.
I only have 2 cards in
story.
hand, though, so I don't want to do that. Because I want to discard 1 for this. No, just for 1 damage. See, I just don't have enough cards. I want to keep that loadout so I can draw more cards. So I'm running out of cards. The only problem.
Oh, Cetizen says the Missile Pod sounds like a great anti-Chiquito measure. Yes.
It runs into some difficulties against Omnitron, though, when he has adaptive plating. He hits for the first fire damage, and then all the rest of the hits are he's immune.
Nah, I don't care about that. It might be worth it, though. I don't care about Luminous Leadership. It's not doing anything that I care about. Come on. Sure. I keep hanging onto my cards that are good at taking out multiple targets in case she does the thing where we get a lot of citizens.
Totally.
I'm like, okay, I'm ready. If there's a situation, I'll just do area damage. But,
We'll definitely have to play another game with maybe something that has a lot of targets.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who has a lot of targets that we could get?
Iron Legacy.
Iron Legacy has a lot of targets that he gets.
Yeah, he does.
He gets them good.
He
Gets
gets 3 to
some
5 hero
good.
targets. At least.
Yeah, Nugabar says Jeremy is the casual and Christopher and John have intimate knowledge. That's exactly right. I'm the guy that shows up to your tabletop night and is like, "Where's the beer at?" And everybody else is like, "All right, if we
Give this man a sippy cup.
yeah, kind of."
Full of beer.
I'm here to be the color commentary. That's my
Well,
role.
he's trying to play more cards, but she's hitting herself.
Well,
All
Safari
right.
says, "I feel contractually obligated to suggest matriarch." Interesting.
You want me to play a software card? I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. I want to draw a card because I need to discard cards to do things.
All right.
I want to use my multi-point HUD right now. Get that +1 damage going, and we can discard that other multi-point.
Yeah, I'm
into the
not sure you
pod.
have enough cards in play.
No, I don't. I can still put in like lots more software. All right, it's Stuntman's time to steal the scene.
Steal the scene.
Yeah, I think I might as well should.
I'm having a great turn here.
Yeah. Boring.
Some Frenchman jumps in.
So I'm trying to decide how annoyed I am by Channel the Eclipse. It's accelerating the problems that she has. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of that card.
Josh the Valiant says, "Is John just going down this round?" That is quite possible.
Yeah. Punch down.
Sockfoot 2000 says, "We need 4 players, so I promised this guy some beer." Yeah,
Jeremy,
that's...
can you show steal the scene?
Yes, I
when you get a
can.
chance.
It's gone now.
Well, you can look
So I
at
had
the
a card in play called Steal the Scene that at the start of another player's turn, I could choose to destroy the card, and whenever that card is destroyed, I can play a card, or use a power rather. So I did that. I destroyed the card at the start of Benchman's turn, and used that to use my power of firing my machine pistol, and doing that allowed me to play a card since I did it outside my turn, and I played the card the usual solution, which lets me hit somebody, destroy a card, and then do some more damage. Let's see. I'll do Benchman a point of damage. No? Okay. No.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll
if I
do
had a
Legacy
lot
point of damage. There you go.
If I had a lot more cards in hand, I would say deal me a point of damage, but I don't. So
And I'll deal myself a point of damage. There we go. Okay. All right. Anyway, back to your turn.
all right. Actually, now I get to play a card. Yeah, I'm gonna do a flyby.
Oh yeah, what level of complexity is Stuntman?
I think that they're all 3s, but he might be a 2. I'm pretty sure.
70 in
look.
French.
Oh, hey, I've got the booklet right here. I have the booklet. Let me just see.
The booklet?
Booklet. Stuntman's a 2.
Oh, look at
Benchmark's
that.
a 3. And then
Yeah, benchmark 3 makes.
Benchmark's definitely a 3. Stuntman's a 2 because the outside of turn stuff he does is a little bit like, ooh, weird, but that's it. And immediate res, but that's also outside turn.
And like he's still like good without that stuff if you play him straight up, right? So
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, please take the longest turn. Just put all that stuff back in your hand. Start over.
Actually,
Put it all there and play it all out again.
let me. I only have one software back in my hand, so I'm just gonna put one out and play it back out to get the 2 damage.
So just to finish off what I was saying earlier, Claudio from Code & Cambria said that the next Code & Cambria album is going to be the first in a quintilogy that takes place somewhere within the Armory Wars, which I'm very excited to see. Because as much as I loved The Color Beneath the Sun, or The Color Before the Sun, whatever it was called,
I'm now actually going to hit myself so
I'm
that
excited.
I can get the hit point and discard a card.
I'm excited for more story.
All right, is it use a power time yet? Yep. All right, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards.
Someone let me know when it's my turn again.
It's like the emery boards that you use to do your nails. Just like that.
Oh yeah, another hardware. That's
Nobody.
good.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah, what do you want to see Handelabra make next from the GTG library? Yeah, the Something Island is something that we have been eyeing with great interest. I mean, how can you not want to make a game that is Catan, but you play as the island trying to repel the ridiculous invaders? Come on. That game is so great. And to be fair, I think it's great, and the last time I actually played it was like 3 years ago when it was still in playtesting. So, come on.
I think my turn is going to be the last turn.
Do it. Make it so.
I know Citizen Dawn started this round with like 40 hit points, but
It has always been Benchmark's turn. We have always been at war with...
my missile pods are getting actually way more missiles than I need, so yeah. And I've now drawn through my deck.
Chop, chop, buddy.
If anyone is keeping track.
Schmettlers of Schmetan. Yeah, exactly right.
A hardware card to play. And I can discard a card. Yeah, I will discard a card. And I will... Oh, I had to reshuffle, so I don't have a software card in my trash anymore. That's unfortunate. So I ended up with 6 software and 9 hardware, so I definitely could have had a lot more software and played. Sorry, I let the team down. But I'm going to destroy 9 cards and deal 2 damage 9 times to a target. Probably Stuntman, right? For the Nemesis bonus. Oh, but you have the stylish armor, so it would count.
Armor!
So, yeah. Let's just go down.
Overkill.
Oh,
Yeah.
no! Oh, no. She didn't even flip or try to do anything.
Citizen Dawn did not really bring it that game.
All
Yeah,
over
like-
20 HP? Come
Like-
on.
She's got the real hard counter to benchmark with Devastating Aurora, but she never found it.
Sure, because the guy with over 20 HP, over, come on. Good times. All right, so there we
You guys should play
go.
with me more often.
The guy with $3 million suit.
The guy with the Revicorp suit. Come on. All right, so that is your first look at Benchmark and Stuntman in the digital game. I think we could probably do another game. I mean, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. I feel like another game is certainly warranted. Let's see. What would be a good one to show off?
You going action hero?
I mean, I was thinking we could either trade characters. Maybe do you want to trade and go variant?
Sure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked those yet, so you guys have got some cool stuff.
Yeah, we're fancy.
You're fancy.
just-
Well, I
Fancy.
did the whole unlock condition already.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I will do... Who should I do as a hero? Let's see. I'm going to go with one of my favorites, and I'm just going to do a Tachyon. I'll put it in the middle like I did last time. And, all
Ooh,
right.
that's actually real good with Stuntman too, like just playing random
Vote
cards with Meta turn.
for
Yeah.
villain. All right,
Let's
so
go- let's
after
go Tribunal this time.
after Handelabra Games says vote for villain, the first villain to get 3 votes is the one that we will play.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Iron Legacy, right?
Rambuscade hype. All right, we got one for Ennead, Progeny, Ennead. Oh, boy.
Oh, Ennead comes out like crazy.
Ennead comes out like, whoa. All right, so it's all about Ennead. So let's grab the Ennead. Where are they? What expansion were they in?
Hank
Why
Lloyd
am I not
asks
seeing
Christopher,
that?
are the unlock conditions for the new heroes created?
Yeah.
They,
they are.
They are.
All right, and
They
I'm
are
not going to throw this to the
spectacular.
chat. But what
Oh yeah. Oh, you poor guys. Yeah, that's true. I was like, yeah, they are. What am I thinking? I'm like, okay. And then I remembered all of the things.
Oh, the things. All right, Christopher and John, environment. What are we looking at? I'm not throwing this to the chat.
Tribunal.
Tribunal?
Mini pack 4 time.
All right, mini pack 4. There it is. Boom. So we got the Ennead against Variant Benchmark, Variant Stuntman, and Super Scientific Tachyon at the Celestial Tribunal. Do we have any idea when these will go live in the digital game? Yes, Cult of Gloom, we do. The answer to that,
do you have any idea?
The answer to that is not before they ship physically. End of.
Oh man, there's a little bit of lore stuff in here too. That's
end
cool.
Of line. Our power has seen millennia. You shall fall before the Ennead. Prep the actuators. Control. There's yet another villain that needs taking down. All right, so let's pop this open. So yeah, sir, here's some artwork you haven't seen. Let's bring up Benchmark Supply and Demand. Desperate Measures. Benchmark gains 1 HP. Play the top card of your deck. He opens up with an ally matrix, another ally matrix, a countermeasures, and an overhaul loadout.
Oof, that's rough for me. That is a rough start.
Yeah, well, I mean, drawing 3 cards is not...
Yeah, that's kind of...
Tachyon has got an accelerated assault, pushing the limits, quick insight, and synaptic interruption. You guys know what those cards are all about. And Stuntman, what's his variant called?
Action Heroes.
Action Hero Stuntman. It doesn't say it on the card. That's why I was asking. All my own stunts is his base power. Until the start of your next turn, increase damage dealt by Stuntman by 1. You may play a card. And he opens with a coup vaissant, a quot quack quot, a stylish armor, and a violent escalation. Sorry, I felt like they had said something earlier about wanting me to do the French, so I felt like I had to kind of lean into
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not actually read Benchmark's base power. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Desperate Measures, right. Okay, good. All right, so let's see what we've got. We've got Geb.
I think you mean Desperate Measures.
Desperate Measures. Newt. Nephthys. And a blast of flamme. That whatever you just grabbed and poured, Christopher, is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. What is that thing?
This is my scotch that I have here at my desk. It is a globe of the Earth with a ship in it, and it's full of the Springbank 15.
Wow.
It is a decanteur.
A decanteur. Good times. Does Jeremy do all of his own stunts? He absolutely does.
I like that spinny action.
That is really cool, actually.
There's a pirate ship inside.
There is a pirate ship.
I kind of want one of
La
those.
Capitan's pirate ship. It's the Paradoja Magnifica.
The Paradoja Magnifica.
Nailed it.
She's in Magmaria.
All right, what happened? Stuntman, or excuse me, Benchmark played Stunt Energy. Shunt Energy.
Stunt energy.
Shunt Energy. Ongoing software at the start of your turn if you have more than blah, blah, blah. Power. Benchmark deals himself 1 energy damage and deals 1 target 4 melee damage. All right. So Tachyon has got. Let's see. We've got Nephthys, Geb, and Newt. Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna get my pushing the limits out, and I think I'm gonna quick insight. Draws a hypersonic, another quick insight, and a fleet of foot. Yeah,
I see Miss Drake in the chat is posting the link to the Realm of Discord server for Sentinels. You should go on there. It's really good.
I have not joined that. I think it's probably for the best that I don't, because I don't know that I have time to keep up with that.
You've got your own secret special Discord.
It's not secret. It is special.
All right, so experiment. Reveal the bottom 2 cards of a deck. If they share a keyword, put them into play. If not, discard them. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna hit Benchmark with this because I feel like if there was
snap, nice
yeah,
job.
if there was ever a character other than Tachyon who's got a more likely chance, and I'm sure we've got someone who can do the numbers for this.
Oh no, his is probably way lower.
Really? With all the equipments and hardwares and softwares?
They don't match each other.
Right. In general, statistically, Tachyon targeting herself with that is probably better. But I'm always happy to take the risk. If you throw it at me, I'm gonna get something great. Like
Yeah.
this is fantastic.
Yeah.
No, and Benchmark loves to have stuff in his trash too. So
Right. So like, I'm willing for you to experiment on me. I'm into it. But like, sometimes you got to experiment on yourself too.
Yeah, Take Walker says, "What are the numbers for the new heroes with experiment?" It was None Left who worked out all the numbers for the previous heroes. I don't know that None Left has done that yet for the new heroes.
well, the new heroes don't have all the deck counts, I think, public yet. So.
Exactly. So once those things all are available publicly, we can probably work out those numbers. So
We have a program for that. We could tell you the numbers, but we're not going to tell you the numbers. All right. So, in the chat, you may notice there's a bug with Action Hero Stuntman. Adam is going to fix the bug. Don't worry.
What's the bug?
Do you see the bug, Christopher? Look at your screen.
Okay.
There's a bug.
Oh yeah, yeah, there is. He's got a beetle. That kind of bug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Red
people
punch
just
buggy.
in the chat that when I get excited, my mic goes all crackly. Yep, sorry. This is why when we do the letters page, Trevor has special mics that we use with a special pop filter because I sometimes get real hype.
So I'm gonna bring up Stuntman's card so you can maybe figure out for yourselves what the bug might be. Hopefully you'll figure it out.
I'm just thinking of what I want to do.
You should play one of those cards.
I probably should play one of those cards.
Cool.
Yeah, I look cuckoo. It's really good, but cha.
I actually just started watching the re-release of season 4 of Arrested Development, where they like recut it into chronological order last night, and that is exactly what I'm thinking of.
Arrested Development tweeted a supercut of all the chicken dances that like earlier today. That you should definitely visit their Twitter. Yeah, stylish armor. Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna play.
I'm sorry, did you mean stylish armor?
Yes.
There you go. Thanks, Jay.
Stylish armor.
Armor.
Until the start of your next turn, increase damage dealt by Stuntman by 1. You may play a card. Then
Cult of Gloom earlier asked, does Stuntman roll his own cigars? No, he buys them. With his money. His giant piles of it.
With his immense piles of cash.
So this Stuntman may not necessarily have piles of cash. Does he?
He
Being
does
an
for
actual
different
hero
reasons.
instead of a movie hero? Cool.
Alright, Celestial Executioner comes out.
Yeah, Azursat is correct. Someone might have been correct earlier. I haven't been following the chat as much, but he's missing his scar in the artwork.
Yeah.
And we'll fix that. Well, Adam will fix it, and we'll put it in. Or I'll just, use a crayon. So we got a Celestial Executioner from the environment that is not going to do much except play more trials right now.
I'll do that. I'll do that. And also, I'll do that.
Take Walker says it's not his gun barrel passing over the middle bar. I'm not sure what a middle bar is.
You know, the middle bar. The middle bar.
It's not the left bar or the right bar. It's the middle bar.
The middlest of the bars.
The middle bar is where you get the gin.
Right.
Exactly.
The left bar, the whiskey. The right bar, the vodka.
I'm just gonna drop my whole dang hand, I guess.
Take Walker, that is not a bug. And I'm going to use the last of my ice bucket.
Ice bucket. So, Jeremy, now I am unafraid of your experimenting, but my only concern that I had before was if you pulled out 2 software cards, but now I've got a vast and glorious wealth, a cornucopia of equipments.
But now now you should experiment on me. It's my turn. It's my turn to steal the steam.
You want out-of-turn power uses, not out-of-turn bottom of your deck plays.
Yeah.
Bottom of the deck plays can be also amazing because I'm amazing.
But my feet are so fleet.
And I have +1 damage.
They're the fleetest.
And they're the fleetest feet.
You are fleeting like no one has ever.
No one has ever fleeted. So I'm gonna do that. All right. I still get 2 card plays. Do I want to do that? All right. So Newt is still reducing damage by 1. All right. I have 2 card plays. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to quick insight with the hopes of getting some things that are great. There's a Lightspeed Barrage. Okay, good.
That'll be really useful in 15 minutes.
Yep, exactly right. All right, so I already have a pushing limits, so I have 2 bursts. Yeah, but I kind of want to keep at least. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna get rid of both of these bursts, so I'm gonna
This
get rid
music wants you to push the limits.
Yep,
It wants you to walk along the razor's edge.
exactly. All right, and now I'm going to play this, and I've got 8 burst cards in my trash. That's a decent number, not the best number ever, but a decent number. And just because I've got other things to think about, I'm going to put that out there. But I am still going to experiment on who now? The loudest person is going to get it.
Stuntman!
Stuntman! The loudest, not the highest pitch.
Not the highest pitch.
But it might have been louder.
Well, we'll let the chat decide.
Let the chat decide.
No, that takes like a minute.
That's
Yep,
fine.
chat.
Who shall
First,
I
chat.
experiment
The Ennead!
on?
Do it!
That's the worst idea, but also the best.
Well, it sure looks like Ennead.
Yeah! Why did you? No. Okay.
Oh, all right. I guess we're doing that.
Who said that? Baron of Heim?
I
Love
like
it.
that. The chat actually
Oh,
voted for
Cult of
Ennead
Gloom.
as well.
Cult
The
of
chat
Gloom.
had- The chat voted for Ennead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat voted for Ennead for sure.
Cult of Gloom. Nicely done. Everybody, I'm super excited. Super excited.
It is the only deck that has a 100% chance.
Right. Your odds are good. Oh,
But the goods are odd.
that's fantastic.
Ugh, that's not good.
Tachyon was a traitor
Oh, I have
all
to
along.
start a card. Oh no. Whatever shall I do?
You don't have to.
No, but
That was the worst idea, but the best. Indeed it was.
I have no problem with it.
That would be an interesting challenge, is play a game with Super Scientific Tachyon and always experiment in the villain deck.
Shush, you're giving away one of the unlock conditions.
Oh man, now
Man, aren't you glad you put on that stylish armor?
You understand that you now just made it so that somebody is going to do that, and they're going to be like,
Yep.
"Oh man, I have 3 Lightspeed Barrages now. That is
Barrages.
fantastic."
I like that. So I
Lightspeed
enjoy that.
Barrages.
Cult of Gloom is asking you, Christopher, is there a reason to target the villain with that power?
He's typing. He's typing.
I think it's an ironic question from the Cult of Gloom.
Yeah, like I could come up with a super situational thing, but it would take so much work to make it worth it that it's better to just do like literally anything else. But I'm into it.
I mean, using it on Gloomweaver to get relics into the trash
Sure, sure.
is a good way. Or yeah, getting Spite's drugs into play is another one.
Oh yeah.
Cult of Gloom says they are great relics. Why would you want to put them in the trash? No, we're trying to get 2 and play them. That's really what we're trying to do.
Cult of Gloom.
But
Yeah, there you go.
sometimes it doesn't work.
Don't turn that frown upside down. Turn it into Eldritch Power or whatever it is they say.
You like got 2/3 of the way through, like nah, screw it.
I'm just gonna stop now. Oh, my +1 damage has worn off, but my thing does work through the end. Yes. Dramatic cliffhanger is a thing I could do.
Because because you could set up for using all your cool stuff during the environment turn outside of your turn.
That's true.
Man, we kind of shot our wad tonight. We showed off benchmark and variant benchmark and stuntman and variant stuntman.
Oh, were you wanting to save those for future times? I'm sorry.
I had no plans, but
Well, I guess so. So here's a question. Here's a question. I guess will we be able to continue previewing them, or do you want to save them, like put them back under the curtain? What do you think, Christopher?
yeah, as Disney does, where they put things back in the vault.
I mean, if you want to keep using them in Tuesday night games, I'm fine with it.
All right.
They don't have anything in a Void Guard sort of situation that would make me anxious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got 2 Celestial Executioners in play.
All right. First, I will draw a card. You gotta have a montage. Oh, you want me to play a card, do you?
Mm-hmm.
We all
Why would
do.
I do such a thing? That is not what I want to do. Maybe it is what I want to do.
No, not the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sockfoot. I've never understood Disney's concept with that whole thing where they like, you can buy this movie for these 2 years, and then all of a sudden it's in the vault. And you can't buy it. Sorry.
Getting a little bit better in every shot. Draw some more cards. Oh, I can play another card. It's going to be the one that lets me
Where's the blue box?
do more damage.
Le Embuscade. Cool, okay, cool.
All right, it is time for the pistolet.
It is time.
To do +2 damage.
Damage.
Yeah. I like all
Oh,
those
yeah,
things.
I forgot I need to send in a self-addressed stamped envelope, but I don't know if it'll work for Canadian addresses. Probably not. For a membership card.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You trying to get me to do a thing?
Seamus Butler says, Lambuscade card is in no way a reference to the original Predator.
In no way.
In no way. And certainly in no way Le Predator vs. a Lion.
As your shot asked, did I just draw another dramatic cliffhanger? I did, but the original one is still in play at the moment, so I can't play it.
Yeah. He's busy stealing the scene from the environment, like you do.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's do a pile of damage to Newt.
Yeah.
Come on, Newt.
All right,
What are
I'm
you
finally
thinking?
finished my mini extra couple of turns in the environment turn. Oh no, that is not a card I wanted to happen. Oh good, it's happening to not the benchmark. That's good.
Cult of Gloom asks,
That's
do
not
you
me.
have all of the guys' stuntman interactions worked out yet? Probably not all of them, but we've been certainly working on them for
I mean,
some
they've
time
been
at this
alpha
point.
testing for quite a while, so.
Yeah, they've been testing for a while now.
I guess good thing I have my stylish armor.
I gotta
Stuntman,
say, there's definitely a part of me that's like sitting here with Christopher and John playing this game now,
Cool.
like remembering back to the like 2011 PAX Prime when we hung out playing the core game before Rook City had even come out. I'm like remembering those times, like Man, what a crazy thing has grown from way back when.
I mostly enjoy the pictures of baby Paul from that time.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, and actually, on relating to that, you may be interested to know, Christopher, that Uncle Slam has departed the plane of the App Store as of this week.
No! What happened?
Rest in peace, Uncle Slam.
Yeah, it has not been updated since like 2014, 20 a while ago, and they finally kicked it off.
Yeah, Apple had a thing was like, you need to update it to support X, Y, and Z, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, yeah, we're not going to do that. So
I'm really surprised it hung on that long because
yes,
I have
totally.
other apps that have got the same message like 2 years ago, and they were updated like more recently than Uncle Slam, but I think it's because Uncle Slam probably had like more traffic overall.
Yeah, and to be fair, John is pointing out that Uncle Slam literally was delisted from the App Store this past weekend. So like,
yeah, it was like 2 days ago.
It was like 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, exactly.
So if you have it, you can still play it on a 32-bit device. But
yep.
All right, Newt's in trouble. And by in trouble, I mean problem solved.
I mean, flipped to her flip side.
Cytosine asks 32-bit purge. There's no 32-bit purge, but it was not available to 64-bit devices because of the iOS 10 thing or iOS 11 thing, I guess. But then it's been removed from the App Store for older devices as well, which has more to do with not updating it for a long time than anything else.
And let me tell you, we are really seriously concerned about the fact that we are not going to be making the $2 to $5 of revenue per month that we've been making from Uncle Slam.
I mean, that's what's kept you guys afloat this whole time.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, Jeremy gets a taco once a month, and that sustains him.
Now hold on, we're not naysaying tacos here, are we?
No. Now we're saying that tacos are important.
I get like a half a taco a month per month from that.
All right, so Jeremy, I'm going to kind of get ahead of the curve here. I know it's a while before you actually use your power, but so far you've used your power on me and on the Ennead. I think that you should, over the course of this game, use your power at least once on each deck. So next you could do yourself, or you could do benchmark.
Okay.
I was hoping this was going to be the power of tacos.
It's the power of tacos.
So I have 3 card plays here, and I have 8 burst cards in my trash.
Mm-hmm.
You can just straight up murder Nephthys if you wanted, or really hurt Geb.
Yeah, I was looking at straight up murdering Nephthys.
I mean, hurt her, and then she goes away and is happy and everything's fine. Not murdering.
Yes.
It's a family stream.
You could put 2 of them into Nephthys and then hypersonic assault so they can't deal damage. Also an option.
Yeah. Actually, I'm fine with that option.
And then like she's gonna die soon. Or go away and be happy. Like she's gonna go to the farm.
She's gonna go to the farm upstate. Exactly.
She's going over to the Rainbow Bridge.
Exactly.
And that's where these Celestial Executioners are going.
All right. So the decks
Celestial
that I have not yet
Armors.
experimented on are myself. Is it Stuntman and the environment?
On a Pycross, put a mature audience's stream.
You haven't done benchmark yet, have you? Oh no, you did. Never sorry. Stuntman and Tachyon. Yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
Stuntman, Tachyon, and the environment.
Sure, that's true.
If we're gonna do that, let's do that.
Oh, okay, you're gonna start with the environment.
Yeah.
Tribunal AI.
Come on,
All right.
we're gonna start with the
All right.
environment. Celestial Adjudicator
All right.
and the Executioner. There you go, Sockfoot. I went to the environment
Sockfoot.
first.
Sockfoot.
Also, Takewalker, what are you talking about? The middle bar. The gun is like touching the middle. It's not even going over. Expatriate's like whole hand is off screen and that. So
yeah,
Yes.
and
actually, it depends on your aspect ratio, I guess. But
in my aspect ratio, it's under the middle bar.
yeah, so the thing is like, the image fits the space, right? So it's going to be different.
I play with it only half of this. My screen is about like a third-ish the size of the monitor that
Yeah.
I'm playing on because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows open.
Yeah. We basically have images that are square and we fit them into the space. So sometimes things go off the edge, and that's just part of how it works.
Oh my God!
Do I want
so
to destroy this card?
Morph
No, I do not.
1470
You're
says,
correct.
final question. Now that my son is 1, I'm looking forward to gaming with him. Is there any plans to make like an SOTM Junior? That is a question that I asked Greater Than Games the day we met them.
Yeah.
When we were at PAX Prime 2011, and they were playing it, and I was playing it, and I was trying to learn it. I was like, man, I have little kids. This would be cool. Any plans for a junior version of this? And Christopher gave the exact answer he just gave, which was, yeah.
I'm on brand.
Probably not.
Also, like, here's the deal. Your kids will get older, and then you can play real games with them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
It's gonna happen.
Pretty much.
That's one of the features of kids.
And you would be very surprised that, like, kids can play Sentinels at a younger age than you might imagine.
Then you might think, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, on the box it says 13. That's not.
You know, like 5 or 6 is, I've seen as young as 5 or 6 very reasonably handle a low complexity deck.
Do I want to play Destroy this card? I may or I may not.
Do a thing.
I actually purposely, at the last convention I was at, I bought enough dice and the Sentinels RPG starter kit so that I could come home and play that with my kids.
Aww.
I haven't done it yet, but
That sounds great.
yeah, no, I'm very excited to actually, like, we've been having some stuff happening personally, so like it hasn't been a thing that's happened, but I'm ready to do it because I feel like at least my 10-year-old and definitely my 12-year-old would be on board, and I feel like we could probably work my 7-year-old older, you know, we could explain to her how to make it happen. So, all right,
All right, we
Representative
have
Earth.
a representative of Earth.
Here it is. All right, what do we
Should
think?
we have the chat vote for this?
Yeah, have the chat vote for it.
All right, chat, vote for a representative, including variant. We have guys.
Guys, Santa guys, Captain Cosmic. Completionist
All right, I
guys,
think it's gonna be
Completionist
regular
guys
guys.
is not in the game yet, people. Come on.
Not with that attitude.
All right, well, it looks like it definitely seems like guys.
I think it's regular guys.
Yeah,
Regular guys. I'm just a regular guy.
Christopher's going off script.
What? Oh shit.
We end up with a bunch of stranded face down cards. We should probably call Joe to get a line for when guys is representative of Earth.
Oh yeah, totally. What? Me? Little old me?
I object. All right, I'm gonna hit everyone.
Oh my god. Can I tell you one of my favorite
Before
guys
this.
things? One of my favorite guys things that we've done. I'm so thrilled. So, have you guys all seen the guys update for the Sentinels of Freedom video game?
Yeah,
yeah,
Shock top.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got the blue hair. He's also got a different logo on his chest than he's ever had before. Did you see what that logo was?
I didn't see that bit.
I did not.
Very good. It's pretty good. It's
Okay.
pretty stupid. That logo, it's a G, and it's got inside the G, it's got a couple. It has like his eyeballs, his face in it, because it's a G with 2 eyes. It's a G with eyes. It's guys.
I'm making a note here. Oh my god, Trello's homepage is all new and weird. What?
Making no here
Trello.
a huge success.
Trello, you made
Guys.
weird things. Just go to my boards. I don't want this weird new homepage.
Do we need a supermajority here to choose for me? What's going on? Oh, you gotta have the blue hair.
You gotta have blue hair.
Right.
Sorry, I was making a note here, as I mentioned.
Huge
At
success.
PAX East, I was hanging out with the Brothers Chaps, and they are ridiculously delightful people.
I'm just blowing up the world here repeatedly.
Doing all the damage.
Cult of Gloom. Guys, is my least favorite hero. Come at me, Xanvar.
Call to judgment! Oh, Stuntman should definitely use this to get the bonus. He's got pluses of damage, unless one of you want it.
No. I'm
right.
all about. Do your own stunts, man.
Stuntsman, do your own stunts, man.
Stuntman uses tough choices. Do I have a card I want to play? Probably. Yeah,
Likely.
that seems likely. I guess I could have drawn one first. Well, no, I can't draw one first. Okay. Yeah,
Not with that attitude.
and definitely not with that attitude. I will violently escalate.
I will say I've only been paying probably 60% of attention to the game we're playing, but it surprises me that we have only Geb still out of the Ennead.
We're doing real well.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean that's because we're not playing on advanced.
When
so.
when I'm on the stream,
I feel like we
these
should
things
have,
are just better.
we should
Yeah.
have more Enneads out.
We have it on special Christopher mode.
Yeah.
Where we.
Do
Oh, and then I get.
the thing.
Okay, well, this is over with then.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
I mean, I could just use a power and it's over. Or should I also play a card?
Play the
Yeah.
best card.
I might die if I hit myself, so let's try it.
Why not?
It's only 5 damage to myself. I'm fine. You get to see my cool.
Oh, and Medias Res came out. I saw that. I saw a thing.
Only play an ongoing card though. I can play another card when I use this power, but unfortunately it will end the game. So
Well, John, so Crimson Thunder in the chat asks, what does it look like if the representative of Earth gets encapped? What if you attack guides?
I can't.
Oh.
And we're actually
Oh.
leaving that as something for people to find on their own and not previewing it. At least
I love that broken face looking thing. It's cool.
Yeah, you'll have to find that out for yourself.
We're not intentionally demonstrating that on the stream. It might happen, but we want people to have that happen. So we'll see.
Did Guys' power make Stuntman do damage when it says Guys deals?
Well, the thing
maybe-
says,
Yeah, Mimatone, when that effect occurs, it works just like, I can do that too. So it replaces the hero name.
yeah.
All right, do we have time for one more?
Yeah, we have time for one more.
Oh, wow, okay.
We can have one more cookie.
Why not?
So I think that this game, either we should just do this nonsense, with hitting random buttons, or
Yeah, Gloomweaver. Yeah, that's it. This is the game.
There it is. Boom.
This
Done.
all right, okay.
So much randoms.
Oh, all right. I'm glad Stuntman got back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad, Jeremy, that you're playing one.
I'm playing one of the new characters.
This is actually a really fun team.
Oh,
Yeah.
delicious despair! I can almost taste it. Let me in, mortals. Hello, 'tis I, Ansel G.
canonical
Mero.
voice.
I do all my own stunts. There will be time for autographs later. All right,
That
so
is
we
not
got Gloomweaver in, it looks like Insula Primalis with Stuntman. Is that Requiem? Not Requiem. What is that?
Requital.
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 And Golem Unity. All right, Stuntman opens up with dramatic cliffhanger, moving target, pistolet mitrailleur, and training montage.
Oh man, starting with the training montage is nice.
So
Yeah.
that. Hello, come on. We got Requital starts with a cosmic weapon, potent disruption, sustained influence, and rebounding defibrillator. And Unity, man, I'm getting like weird things in my game here. Hang on, I'm getting spinning things. All right, Unity starts with a brainstorm, a couple of platform bots, and a raptor bot. All right. So we got a zombie servant.
We should try to do the Gloomweaver voice like together on the stream.
Zombie servant.
Zombie servant.
Ophelia the Deceiver.
I'm not doing this voice. Next time, Gadget.
Oh my god, that took me back to when I was like 8 years old. Next time, Gadget.
I went as Dr. Claw for Halloween once. It was good times.
Nice.
I couldn't talk the next day, but it was worth it.
All right, so we got 3 zombie servants and Ophidia in play. I don't know enough about this character to play these cards effectively. Dramatic cliffhanger. Let's see. Here, moving targets. Pistolet mitratrula and training montage. All right, yeah, it seems like my training montage is what people want me to play, so I want to play that.
So the chat noticed that In Medias Res was actually drawn at, on that environment dramatic cliffhanger turn that we never got to play it, but it did get drawn finally.
It did get drawn, yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe we'll have a chance this game. There's only 1 copy, so. In the world, to be.
Yep.
And we're using it, so you can't have it right now.
You
but
can't have it.
in 1 copy of Stuntman that will be printed and distributed, it will have that card. But then when you play it, you have to burn it. So.
Yeah, it's a weird legacy game.
No, Legacy's in this game already. He was in the core game.
Exactly. Exactly right. I'm gonna hit Ophidia.
Shooting a snake!
A snake!
Alright, so let's see. Stuntman doesn't want a cosmic weapon. Unity actually might want a cosmic weapon. Unity, what do you got in the way of cards? Let's see. But you don't have any ways to get them out. Are you planning on burning your own health to get out a bot, or do you want a glowy sword instead?
Jean-Marc is here. What's up, Jean-Marc?
I'm gonna have to play Brainstorm regardless, and then I could burn my own health, or if you give me
But what I'm saying is I
that's
could give
okay.
you a glowy sword that would give you a different power instead.
I'm okay with that.
Sure. Okay. Glowy sword for you. Have a glowy sword.
We're listening to
I
some
like
of the
that.
earliest music that Jean-Marc ever made. This is the Insula Primalis music.
Meanwhile, let's do this thing!
Didn't guys always had a mouth? I mean, didn't he? He talks a lot, that's for sure.
Sorry about your glowy sword. I'm going to blow it up.
He's definitely not the merc with a mouth. That is not what Guys is.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I've got a plan here. There's a good plan. What we're going to do? We're going to do this.
I mean, I only had it. It was just in my hand.
I'm going to do that. And
I'm pretty sure I had it for a second.
No, it's okay. I'm going to give you a shield instead. It's fine.
All right.
No more sword for you, but you have a shield now. And hey, yeah, this is going to be great. Dynamic Siphon on Stuntman, so you're going to get to use more powers out of turn. That seems nice. Okay, cool. I am satisfied with that turn. Boom, go.
I would only request that you don't put a wounding buffer on me.
Okay, that seems very reasonable. I can take that request and ignore it.
Good. Man, platform bots.
How many platform bots
I got
can one man have?
all the platform bots. And one over there to Ophidia so we can get rid of her. And one over there.
Put the wounding buffer on Gloomweaver.
Unfortunately, you can't do that.
Sean and Mark. Hey, nice. Have we met? Oh, gee.
Stuntman, would you like to destroy a card for Primordial Plant Life?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you're probably going to destroy it anyway, so...
Yep. I'm fine with that.
More training, more training, more training, more shirtless jump rope.
It's gonna be a montage!
Lance Flammies.
Lance Flammies. Oh, God.
I mean, that's how they would say it down in Missouri.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
They wouldn't say that in St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Or what's my? Oh yes, Versailles. That's my favorite.
yeah, that's the good one. There's also Bolivar, Missouri, which quality.
Detroit.
I'm sorry, do you mean Detroit?
That is what I meant. Oh, don't deal me the damage. I guess I gotta take it. But we're not gonna take it anymore.
It's gonna be a montage.
Stop punching! Why? You got the energy eraser.
So many zombies.
Sorry, I'm probably behind you.
No, it's okay. I run it at high speed and then I hold down the button on the side because
Yeah.
Just vote as you
I'm
need.
a problem.
You two can outvote me, so.
Oh.
I don't know enough about this character to know what I should play.
That's okay. You need some. You could probably stand to have some armor, whether it's stylish or not, because like there's a lot of chip damage going around this game right now.
The Lance Flammies would take out all the zombies.
Lance Flammies would take out all the zombies, but yeah, you could always steal the scene. Anyway.
Lance Flammies. All right, whoever
Hey,
voted
right.
for this
Just
thing,
play
I'm
your
gonna
best
go with
card.
that. Just play your best card. That's
Your
how this
blessed
game
card.
works.
Hashtag blessed card.
First play your blessed card, then play your blessed card.
Hashtag blessed card.
Caveat, the only hero with blessed cards is Fnatic.
Oh, someone in the chat is irritated by Lance Flammies, which makes me want to use it even more.
Oh yeah, you got to be on here for the Atomic Glaze streams.
Atomic Glaze.
And the moist chair from Mr. Fixer.
Voice share.
Moist chair, one of Mr. Fixer's tools.
Do you guys have reading issues? Like, I'm curious. I'm not sure.
Sometimes.
What we have is fun. That's what we
Oh.
have. We have fun
Interesting.
with things.
It's a weird concept.
Whoop. All right, I'm gonna get dangerous here. Yes. Oh, still doing good. Still doing good. Oh, except that I have to blow up all your constructs. It's fine. Nobody cares. Here we go.
I mean, part of the blowing up is the exciting time. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this, blowing things up, and they're all gonna go.
Benchman with the hoist chair while being atomically glazed.
Yeah, that is what we're gonna do.
Oh, yeah. JZC mentions the genetically fused pantsuit.
Should you explain that to me? Is that a thing that actually?
That is definitely something we should explain. But I'm not going to be the one to explain it.
All right.
It
I
has
am
to do
very
with,
happy.
yeah. vengeance. It's more the vengeance of the pantsuit, really.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, nothing in play except for Gloomweaver. Let's make it happen.
After Citizen Dawn rolled over and the Ennead rolled over, Gloomweaver's gonna like wreck us, right? Like that has to happen. I guess we'll see. I don't want to play really either of these cards, but I will use Inspired Repair.
Scared some of Frost and Flammies.
I can get behind that.
Oh, Take Walker's cutting me where I live. Oh.
Hey, what happened to my little shieldy friend?
I blew it up. Sometimes I just blow things up, John.
How would you? Should I hit you with platform bots in retaliation?
No. You should.
Okay.
I have to think about it.
I mean, I'd have to click show all targets, so it's a little extra work.
That's too much work.
Yeah.
Too much work.
I could have hit the dynamic siphon. That could be fun.
You could have.
I chose
No!
something else.
Velociraptors, don't be a jerk.
Oh well, they'll hit the dynamic siphon for us. Then we don't.
No,
need
they
to worry.
won't. They'll eat the platform bots.
They try to, but the platform bots are too chewy.
Cult of Gloom really wanted us to fight Gloomweaver, but now it seems like they don't actually want us to actually fight Gloomweaver.
Oh, they want us to just stand around while Gloomweaver.
Yeah, they want us to fight Gloomweaver, but they don't want us to fight Gloomweaver.
Right. Yeah.
Let me look at these cards here. Hidden Mine.
Oh, that stylish armor pays off.
Yep.
Now let me.
You got a
talk
ton of
about
cards in your hand, so you.
Let's talk about the Lance Flammies.
But the Pistolet Meteor would give you a lot of area damage, and also give you out of turn card plays.
The Lance Flammies would do double the damage of that.
Oh, the Pillar of Living Flammies! I love this. Flammies. I'm solidly Team Flammies now.
The Lance Flammies will do 2 damage to the 4 targets that exist.
All right. Okay. We're gonna Lance Flammies.
Oh, Lance Flammies!
Team Flammies.
Lance
Team-
Flammies MVP.
Team Flammies.
Flammy Jammies. Oh, this is great. Yeah, that's right. I got more people
Use
to
it.
chat. Hashtag.
Use it or lose it, Jeremy.
Yep.
All right. I'm going over to Twitter to tweet Lance Flammies. Who's with me? Or to
Hashtag
tweet Flammies.
Team Flammies. Hashtag bring Demi back.
It's bring Flammies back.
Flammies don't need to be brought back. They're here.
Hashtag Flammies are here.
All right. This is good.
And raw god of Flammies. Yeah. Drawn to the
God,
Flammy.
Flammies.
Drawn to the Flammies!
Drawn to the Flammies.
Oh boy.
Take Walker chatted that just as I also said it. That was, yeah, we were in sync.
Like the band?
No,
all right.
no, like the band in Flammies.
I love that the idea of NSYNC being a band is a thing.
Yeah, the band in sync.
NSYNC.
They play music. John, or no, you don't. Jeremy, you don't want it. John, do you want a glowy sword? Y/N.
Do whatever.
You don't want to do whatever. I'll put a wounding buffer on you.
No, not that. I already requested. I was just thinking about my favorite Dragon Force song, "Through the Fire and Flammies."
Through the fire of the Flamies.
All right.
Through the
Let's see what
fire of the
happens. Oh no.
Flammies.
Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is probably not bad. Oh, everybody's getting wounding buffers.
You get a wounding buffer, and you get a wounding buffer, and
Not
you get a
Unity.
wounding buffer.
No wounding buffers. Oh yeah, here they come. Oh boy.
So
Ow, ow.
Christopher, when you were mentioning NSYNC, was Lance part of that?
Lance Flammies. Oh my goodness.
Lance days.
I missed it earlier
The
when Tank
Flammies.
Fucker in response to Instinct said it's gonna be Flammies. I'm having way more fun here than I thought.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, the booze helps. Lance Bass Flammies. Yeah, obviously, Lance Flammies. We're voting.
Oh, motion to change Magmarians to Flammarians. Flammies.
See, look at that. You're going to destroy the Velociraptor pack. Flammies pays off for the inflammable investor. Jeremy, are you there?
I'm here. What?
Click things.
I voted for the last thing.
Like, you're not voting, you're doing.
I'm voting for things. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm clicking, click.
All right, keep clicking.
All right, I continue to click things.
Everything changed with the Flammy Nation attack.
Oh, and why are there so many wounding buffers?
Look, sometimes the wounding buffers, they
whatever you do, don't hit yourself, because
yeah, really, that's definitely true.
The wounding buffers will strike.
Oh, there they go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh,
They're
I'm in
really
trouble.
not. They're not that into you.
I'm experiencing the trubs. That all happened as a result of nonsense on my turn. Sorry.
Would it make sense to put all of them on yourself so that then they would kill each other and then deal less damage overall?
No, I want the bad guys to die. I don't care if I die. Who cares? I've got 8 hit points.
Okay.
That's like 7 more than I need.
I mean, when they killed themselves, then you could then use destructive response. Oh yes, something I can use to not kill myself. Good vote.
Friends
over here getting my friends that don't eat us.
This is gonna be great.
It's gonna be, yeah.
It's laser time for everyone.
Yeah, the chosen disciple. Gloomweaver. I mean, I can't even hit Gloomweaver because he's just too nice.
You definitely can hit Gloomweaver.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that zombie.
Okay.
That zombie is 1 damage.
Okay.
Christopher knows that the top card of the deck is Strength of the Grave.
I do. I looked. I cheated. I looked.
I mean, it's a 1 in 19 chance. It's not too bad.
Spoilers. That's not it. Oh yeah, the wounding buffer kills us. Oh sorry. I'm in spoiler town again.
Yeah, wounding buffer. Good buffing. I feel like the Flammies has been a total win, so you should keep doing cool stuff, Jeremy. You reading all your cards?
Jeremy, are you muted? Did you die? Yeah, Jeremy, we can't.
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you.
muted. Sorry, I
Yeah.
pushed the button on my
Sometimes
thing.
Jeremy like sits on his thing and mutes it, and
I do.
he doesn't know for a long time.
So I have a thing here that has a button on it that sometimes
Why do you
mutes.
put it in your chair?
Yeah, he keeps it in his butt for some reason. So
Interesting.
yeah.
I don't keep it on my butt. It's like right here. Like sometimes I like lean on it.
You were like, I've got this thing here that muted me.
All right, so yeah, so everybody in the chat, they can't see that I'm showing you what it looks like on my thing.
Why can't they see? You're in this Twitch screen.
They can see me, you can't see me.
I can. I'm watching the Twitch
Pretty
thing.
good.
Oh, you're watching the Twitch, okay.
How do you think I'm chatting in the chat? You think I'm just doing that from my mind?
Chatting in the
Earlier-
chat.
before the stream, I was like, I got this gin for tonight. I mean, not only for night, but so far it's going pretty well.
So far, it's going all right. All right. I played the card you all voted for.
Yeah,
I don't know Stuntman enough to know what I'm doing.
that hasn't come across.
No, you're doing great. You've lanced the flammies.
Yeah,
I lance the flammies. So we'll hit this zealot, because zealousness is not a thing I'm on board with.
Oh, I haven't played these heroes in with Cargo Warfang. I think there could be some fun times.
All right.
Stap.
Oh.
Probably stap.
Yeah, I'll probably stop. I was looking to see if any of the bots would do anything interesting, but I don't think.
There's a lot of exciting choices, but yeah.
Ooh, hang on. I'm gonna bring up that No Time to Bleed.
Oh, I love that card. No Time to Bleed is so cool.
Ongoing limited. Whenever Stuntman is dealt damage by a non-hero target, he deals that target 1 projectile damage. If Stuntman is dealt 5 or more damage in 1 turn, you may destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, draw a card and use a power. Interesting. I am not going to discard new cards.
Yeah, this to me, this card really captures what Stuntman is all about.
Yep.
Right? Yep. He just won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
You know, Captain Cosmic thinks it's his turn, but is it? No, hit Gloomweaver first, then Lance Flames the Zealot, and Lance Flames will destroy the Zealot. I'm gonna say rewind. Rewind. I'm gonna say Christopher made a mistake.
No, don't rewind.
What?
You live with the mistakes you make in life. You do what you want. Oh, you guys can't outvote me. You need me to click the rewind button. Don't
yeah, it needs to be. So you're not gonna vote.
All right, fine.
Rewind button.
You're not gonna acknowledge that you made a mistake.
Sometimes you make mistakes. That's life.
All right.
Move on.
Right.
You move on. It's fine. Sometimes Tachyon pulls up the bottom 2 cards of the Ennead's deck. You still win the game. You don't fucking go
that's
back.
different. That's different. It's fine. It's fine.
It's not. It doesn't. It's not. It's.
Just use your Lance Flammies.
All right. What do I need to do? Lance Flammies. All right. Lance Flammies.
There you go. See, it still works out. Everybody dies.
It still works out. Gloomweaver has 2 more hit points.
It doesn't matter. Gloomweaver's down to 56 hit points, and usually we don't win against Gloomweaver doing hit point damage. We win by destroying relics.
Well, he hasn't found a relic yet.
It's really bizarre. He hasn't. Did you guys, before we did these games, you take out all of Citizen Dawn's citizens, you take out the Ennead's other members of the Ennead, and you take out the relics of Gloomweaver's deck? Because that definitely...
Yeah, and Stuntman's deck is 40 copies of Enmity Res. I'm not sure there's a bug somewhere, so...
Alright, that's strange.
Take Walker points out, if you lose by 2 hit points, you know who to blame.
There it is.
Oh my god, I love Flammies as the censor word.
I don't know if that's that's sort of a gag that we have that's if we make a mistake and it's oh, it was 1 hit point either way. So it's I don't know if that 1 hit point has ever been has ever come up that was the thing, but all right, it's actually Captain's Cosmic actual turn now.
All right, I have gone AFK. I'll be back in a moment.
Good luck.
Jeremy has to be. He didn't mute, so there might be a flushing sound.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do this because my situation is kind of concerning. And
Take Walker says it did happen once. I know it has happened when I played in the tabletop once, where it's been that close, where it's oh, whatever, we didn't do that 1 damage, and then we lost.
Well, then we deserve to lose. That's fine. Losing
fair.
is fine. What's the big deal about losing?
Really, nothing.
Yeah.
All right, and especially when Unity is just going baller. So. Ooh, powered shockwave. Next time. Oh, I don't even have.
Why did you do that?
Do you feel okay with rewinding now?
No. I'm curious as why you did that, but that's the thing.
Because I'm just on autopilot.
All right.
We're gonna rewind that when Jeremy comes back.
Why?
Because there's no reason to do it.
But like, it's fine. Like, you still have. Wait, how many hit points do you still have? You've still got 10 hit points. Gloomweaver's down to 49. If you really want to rewind it, we can. If that'll make you happy. But like, it's not. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
So if you on the tabletop, if
Yeah.
you were playing with someone and they were like, "I use my power," and they're like, "Oh, I don't have any bots," what would you say? You took 5 damage and too bad? Or would you say, "Oh, that's okay. You didn't use your power"?
I'd probably say, "Oh, that's okay," but
Right,
like,
there you go.
you clicked the
Same
button,
thing.
and you know the video game better than anybody else in the world.
I do, but I'm also
You're also willing to use the rewind button, whereas I'm
I'm
just
also over a third of into this gin. I don't know how many. I'm sure this will actually tell me how many units that is. Well, it's 30.7 units in the bottle.
We can't go back
So-
without Jeremy.
So I'm 10 units in. Jeremy is busy.
Yeah, so we're stuck here, or we can
All
just
right.
keep moving
We're
forward.
just gonna keep moving forward. I thought Jeremy would be back soon enough, but whatever. Let's kill Gloomweaver.
Like, we can just win the game and not worry about the fact that you're down 4 extra hit points.
Or Raptorbot could hit you instead.
If that is the thing you want to do.
Thinking about it. Yeah. The chat is voting that Jeremy is pooping. That's the chat's vote. I think I hear some Jeremy.
I'm
noises.
back.
Yeah, he's back.
That was a quick poop.
Yep, number 2. I'm number 1 at number 2. Let me tell you.
We were deciding about whether to undo accidentally using Unity's power for no reason, and we just went for it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You destroyed a card. If you want to, you can just straight up put that stylish armor back in your hand and then play it again. Because you already got the Lance Flammies in play, so very nice.
Lance Flammies.
Phantom points out Christopher just really wants to lose one game.
It's all right if we don't, but
I mean, I was hoping that Gloomweaver would really do something. We've mostly been hurting ourselves. So.
it'd be funny if we wrecked Dawn and wrecked the Ennead and lost to Gloomweaver. That'd be
It's
funny.
true. Gloomweaver, who kind of started out as like a 3 in playtesting and then like became a 2 and then is a 1 now.
And he started out as a 4 in playtesting. It was just too much.
Even a 4, yeah.
Yeah, it was. That's and like, yeah. Actually,
I'm Unity. I do what I want.
of course you do what you want. Like, I'm down to 4 hit points. It's fine.
I mean, that's 4 times as many as you need. That's
Right.
a lot.
Exactly.
And here is Jeremy with 17, being all smarmy.
Yeah. Being all smarmy with a character that I have no idea how to play.
Just deal your damage. You're doing great. You're actually doing the best.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I really like how, so the chat is talking about Gloomweaver. I really like how Skinwalker Gloomweaver turned out. Like, it's a really exciting fight that, like, changes in a way that the regular Gloomweaver doesn't, that I enjoy. I mean, the regular Gloomweaver can change by him flipping over, but that doesn't happen very much.
Yeah.
Primalis does 2 and the other does 1, so. Flammies.
Yeah. Flammies.
I mean, and you can also hit the pin.
Yep. Plankavoo!
So I guess there's a question. How close is Ultimate Gloomweaver to, like, OG Gloomweaver?
Not at all, because the things that Advanced Mode does for Gloomweaver aren't the same things. Because the original stuff, like when I said that Gloomweaver is like a 3 or 4 at the beginning, it wasn't fun. Like, sure, it was harder, but it wasn't fun. And so the stuff that Advanced Mode does is different. Like, sure, I could with any villain deliver a very dangerous experience that's not fun, but like that's trivial. Sure, here's a villain, it's got 100 hit points, it reduces all damage dealt to it by 3, and anytime a hero plays a card or draws a card, it does 2 irreducible psychic damage to all hero targets. Enjoy. Like, who cares?
Yeah, there's like a limited subset that would enjoy that, and it's a very, very limited subset.
Yeah.
And it's not interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the purpose of the playtesting was not to like, oh, let's reduce the effectiveness of Gloomweaver. Let's make Gloomweaver a fun and interesting villain experience. And that's what we did. And even though Gloomweaver is maybe easier than he could be, I'm actually very satisfied with the Gloomweaver play experience, except for the once in a while in which he gets no dang relics. But that's been the whole night.
Yeah, this has been the night of the villains don't do anything.
Yeah. But that's the luck of the draw. What are you gonna do?
The shuffling.
All right, Unity, I think you can win it.
I can win it unless I hit the heroes. I will win it.
Maybe.
Because my platform bots will do 9.
There you
and
go.
the Raptor bot will do more. So, I mean, I could kill the heroes instead of Gloomweaver.
Good.
Let's let the chat decide.
Yeah, I think that you're gonna get exactly what you want.
Yeah, let's play Powered Shockwave. Because it's already past our usual end time. I'm gonna go ahead and use my power to no avail once again. So that's
see, it doesn't even affect the outcome of the game. Isn't it great?
9 unnecessary damage to Unity. You
Fine.
should have just put some more wounding buffers on me.
I could have. I didn't put any wounding buffers on you. You asked me not to, and so I never did.
Well, this is gonna happen first.
That's fair.
Oh.
What did you think would happen?
Well. It doesn't affect the outcome. So.
Nope. No, I'm fine with it.
Well, we get to see the cool artwork. We actually haven't seen that on stream, have we? Like, with the mask? Super cool.
I feel like we have. Because I remember the people in the chat being like, ooh, cool, in-capped artwork.
But, I mean, this is the second one, so.
There we
go. That's like a picture there in the embassy. That's like a picture of my true self there.
Yeah, there you go.
I should get that mask made.
And put whiskey in it.
And put some whiskey in it.
And Hank Royd says, "Fantastic!"
All right, folks. So I think that is going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you out there in internet land should be playing. Thanks for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night at around 7 p.m. Eastern. We don't always have the designer of the game with us, but, you know, every once in a while we do. If you enjoyed the show, do please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can find more info and download the free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. Joining us tonight was our special guest, Christopher Badell, designer of the card game. Where can people find more info about you, Christopher?
I mean, you mentioned my Twitter handle, GTG Christopher, and that's a fair place to get in touch with me. But the best way to find out more about what I'm doing is to listen to the Letters page, because I'm there every week, and we've got lots going on there. The Letters page is the Sentinel Comics universe, world, everything meta podcast that we do, that Adam, the artist and co-creator of Sentinels, and I do every week. You can find us at greaterthangames.com/letters page. We also have some other more complicated long website that I don't remember the full thing of, but it's all right. You'll find it. But yeah, check out the Letters page. That's kind of the big thing that we're doing story-wise right now. And we've got all kinds of game stuff coming out soon, from Oblivion shipping very soon to the Sentinel Comics role-playing game Kickstarter starting in July, and so much more stuff.
Right on. All right, and I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handle. And joining me, as always, is John. Where can people find you, John?
Mostly at Migrant P or Migrant Programmer. You can find me online. And yeah, thanks a lot, Christopher, for joining us and helping us show off Benchmark and Stuntman, and for creating Sentinels.
Oh, awesome. My pleasure, entirely on all counts.
Indeed. All right, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll do this again next week. Unfortunately, not with Christopher, but you know, you like Sentinels even if Christopher's not here. Come on. You know,
good. Should.
All right. Good night, everybody. We will see you next week.
Bye.